All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about transformations of functions, specifically dealing with reflections. All right, so there's two main reflections that we are going to be discussing. We're going to have a vertical reflection and then a horizontal reflection. Now, let's take a look at the vertical reflection. On a vertical reflection, a new function, g of x, is basically taking that negative. This is the negative part, and that's what gives it the reflection. Notice that the negative is on the outside and it affects the y coordinate, okay? And that is going to look like a vertical reflection, all right? Sometimes we can call it a reflection about or over or through the x-axis, all right? So given a function f of x, a new function, g of x is f of negative x. So think about that. That is going to affect the x coordinate. And that's going to be a horizontal reflection. All right, so let's just take a look at this. Here's just a how-to. You're going to multiply all of the outputs by -1 for a vertical reflection. And then if it's a horizontal reflection, you're going to multiply all the inputs. So again, the outputs for vertical, the inputs for horizontal. All right, so let's take a look at A and B. It's the same parent graph here. Reflect the graph, A vertically and B horizontally. So again, if we are reflecting it vertically, then we are going to keep the same x values. So the new ordered pairs, the x's stay the same, but our y's are going to be multiplied. The y coordinates are being multiplied by -1. So 0 times -1 is still going to be 0. 1 times -1 is going to be -1, and 2 times -1 is going to be -2. So let's take a look at what that graph's going to look like. And so we can look at that and we can see that this original graph right here has been reflected across the x-axis and has been reflected vertically. Now let's take a look at B horizontally. So remember on B, what we are supposed to do is when we go horizontally, we're multiplying all of the x's. So what stays the same are the y coordinates. And so in this case, we are going to take the x coordinates and the x coordinates are being multiplied by -1. So let's take a look at this. 0 times -1 is going to be 0. 1 times -1 is -1, and 4 times -1 is -4. So what we have is 0, 0, we have -1, 1, and then we have -4, 2. And so it is going in this direction, all right? So you have a reflection like that.